We're joined right now by Solo from Echo Fox, who's officially made it into the playoffs in the sixth slot. Solo, talk to me a little bit about how things have been going, because it seemed like Echo Fox was in a really tough place in the middle of the split. People were like, But then Rush comes back, everything turns around. What's been going on?
Yeah, we were like in a little bit of a rut, and I think the coaching staff made some roster changes because we were trying to just kind of push everyone and have everyone kind of appreciate each other more and kind of learn from different environments. And then when we brought back Rush, we just all started to like click a little bit better and kind of get that synergy and have that huge win versus Cloud9, which I think brought everyone even closer. And then now we've just been kind of on a roll.
Of course, coverage brought to you by Alienware. I forgot to mention that, but it's. I have a cold this week, and so all my interviews, I feel like I'm a little out of it. Now you brought back Rush. Any idea what happened to him? Because it does feel like things have changed dramatically for him.
I think not just changed for him, but kind of changed for everyone else as well. I think everyone started to like appreciate kind of his proactivity more and his creativeness in the way he plays, and I think he started to listen to kind of the laners more, or trying to take their feedback during the game so that we can just kind of make more cohesive plans and just kind of like the time apart and in different environments had everyone kind of click a little bit more when we came back together and kind of had like a little soft reset. So, but he's been killing it lately, and everyone's just been working together really well. It feels like a real team.
What do you think of the Nico top lane pick from CLG?
I think it does what you want, kind of, where you have like a split pusher and he can take tower and stuff. But I think unless you're just really efficient in like closing out and getting Baron on it, it kind of becomes like a liability later on. And their comp was just like really hard for them to close out versus ours, and for them to even contest Baron. So it just kind of did a whole lot of nothing in the side lane.
Yeah, did you feel pretty confident whenever the Nico pick came up? Because a lot of people are saying like they lost in draft. Like that alone was like a pretty big factor in their loss.
I think they could have picked something that had like the similar effect of being good in lane, but wasn't so kind of useless later on. Right. But I don't think they expect us to pick Kassadin, so I think they thought they would always have like side lane priority, but our Kassadin would just go versus it, and then kind of hard for it to deal with it. But yeah, we had a good draft. They just picked a lot of early game, but they weren't able to close out, so it's going to look really bad.
Yeah, what do you think is CLG's issue? Because a lot of people are looking at that match and they're happy for you guys. Mm-hmm. A lot of people looking at that match, they might be sad for CLG. What do you think held them back from making it to playoffs this year? The split.
Yeah, from outside's perspective, it seems like they just had kind of, I don't know, not identity issues, but they could just never really get on a roll. Like, they just kind of all over the place, and if they want to play scaling, if they want to play a split push, if they want to play early game, and it seems like they didn't really have too great of a style, and they just never really seemed to click and get those wins in a row that you kind of need to have a successful season. So tough for them. We'll see what they do.
And now you will head off against TSM, if I'm correct. Yes. You seem excited.
Yeah, I would rather play against them than anyone else, because I think, we have history versus them in best of 5, Paulo and Nick and I. Yeah. And, I've always been confident playing against them because I think we're really good against their type of style. And I think more than the other teams right now, they're not getting, punished enough. I think a lot of their wins when they're coming back, I think, teams should be able to close those out. And hopefully they come in cocky and they let us get a lead, because we'll win those games.
Somebody on the analyst desk was saying, well, I'm excited to see Echo Fox play against TSM, but Echo Fox let CLG have this 5,000 gold lead, and they said, well, I don't know if they give that to TSM if they're gonna sort of squander it. Do you think that you guys have what it takes to really take them down, given that maybe the start of that CLG game was a little tough?
Yeah, CLG game, I was thinking about it during it too, that maybe we picked a little bit too much scaling, but even so, even if we lose a game like that, it's just one in a best of 5. But I think we'll always be able to make adjustments quickly, and I think having Song, who has experience on TSM, is going to give us a nice edge in draft.
Now, a lot of people feel as though TSM might be the strongest team. At the very least, it's a competition right now between them and Cloud9 and TL. But how do you feel about them? You're saying you feel like they aren't being punished enough, but where would you place them as a team in the standings, or at least in a power levels type situation?
I would say, I mean, we haven't played them in a while, so it's tough, but, you know, TL is still really high up there for me. Even they've been kind of slumping.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is just, I mean, when you're locked in first seed as early as they are, it's easy to get complacent and kind of just take it easy the last couple weeks. Cloud9 obviously has potential as well, and, you know, TSM is right up there with Cloud9, maybe even close enough, but I think we're starting to get hot right now at a good time, and I'm feeling like we're in that contention as well. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a good series, and I think we're right up there with them.
What are the chances you guys make it to finals in St. Louis?
I mean, I think we're going to take it like one game at a time, one day at a time. If we keep on doing what we need to do with our practice, then I think we have a chance for sure. You know, we're just trying to go day by day and be the best team that we can be by the end.
A very safe and political answer from Solo right now. Understandable.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
wait. I guess LCS needs more trash talk, right? We go in the finals, baby. TL's
Okay.
going to get smashed.
There we go. I like that you said that loud enough for everybody walking by because the game just ended.
I need witnesses.
Oh, one final thing. Your former team, Clutch,
Uh-huh.
just kind of got crushed
Yeah, they
by
lost.
an academy team. 80 thoughts.
Well, at least they're the 11th best team in LCS.
Yikes. Hey, thanks so much for the interview, Solo. Sounds like you've got some fans who are cheering for you right now, so maybe I'll release that. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Quick, stop everything you're doing, click on the Twitch link in the description of this video, and follow me. And then if you have a Twitch Prime, feel free to throw it my way. Just want to throw that out there. Either way, thanks so much to Alienware for sponsoring my stuff over the course of this split and going into the next split. They're going to sponsor me at MSI. They're going to sponsor all this stuff. Really appreciate it. U.GG for the stats over the course of this split. It's been fantastic as well. And so much thank you to you. So much of a thank you to you for watching all my content. I really appreciate it. We're getting close to 200K subs on the channel. If you want to help me out there, that's super helpful. But you already helped me just by watching it and sticking through this entire outro. And if you did stick through the entire outro, let's see, what's like the special thing you could put? Just put a less than 3, like a less than 3 in the comment of the video, and then I'll know that you watched this.